Hello students. So today we are going to start with consequences of deforestation. As we already know that these are the consequences that we are going to study in this chapter. So the consequences of deforestation are like this, which the very first one is reduces rainfall, and the second one is imbalance of atmospheric gases, third one is loss of natural habitat, then change in climate, then decrease in water level. So these are the five consequences of deforestation that we are going to study in this chapter. So guys, do you have any idea about the consequences of deforestation? Just think in your own way where you can have the knowledge. What may be the in deforestation or the consequences. So with your knowledge of consequences of deforestation, we are going to study in detail in this chapter. So you can go through here that these are the consequences, okay, consequences of deforestation that we are going to study here. Paheli and Bujo recalled the consequences of deforestation. So as earlier in the previous 7th standard only have gone through it, this consequences of deforestation, even though we are in detail going to learn in this chapter. They remembered that deforestation increases the temperature and pollution level on the earth. So what happens? They remembered that deforestation increases the temperature and pollution level on the earth. So let's start moving with this. So very first point that we have taken here is reduced rainfall. Okay, or reduces rainfall, anything you can take. So in this, these play a very important role. Okay, reduces rainfall these play a very important role. When it rains, it evaporates, where evaporation cycle takes place. You know that evaporation cycle, right? Water cycle. ಮಳೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮಳೆ ಬಂದು ಗಿಡ ಕೆರೆ ಹೊಂಡಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ್ಕೊಳುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಂಡದೆಲ್ಲ ತುಂಬ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಎವಾಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತು ವಾಟರ್ ಸೈಕಲಿಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ we get back the rain again. So when there is less rainfall, it leads to drought, isn't it? ತುಂಬಾ ಮಳೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? It leads to drought. So you can see here the areas that are devoid of the forest get reduced rainfall and may create the drought like situations. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ತುಂಬಾ ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ಲ. So for example, we'll take an example here. Okay, assume this as a land where there is no rainfall region. You can see that drought places like this. Okay, you can see the drought region. Bargala anta heltara. So ee tara illela within the land there will be this space. Okay, it takes place the place. So bhumi birak bitanga ansute namge. So when there is less rainfall, it leads to drought. When there is no rainfall, you can see that the land with the open structure, this is the open structure, okay, where you can see the open structure will be within the land, open structure. So this is due to reduced rainfall. Explain with you can take any examples of drought and you can just explain this. Make this diagram with the using of internet, or I can share you on the internet. So write this diagram in your classworks, okay, where drought picture has to be taken place. Then a reduced rainfall is one of the consequences of deforestation. By this you can get to know that it is reduced rainfall. Reduced rainfall leads to drought. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತ ಹೋದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮಳೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಮಳೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್. And the next deforestation that we are going here is imbalance of atmospheric gases. Okay, not only reduces rainfall, imbalance of atmospheric level. In the previous chapter we have learned with different atmospheric layers, isn't it? So in atmospheric layers we have different layers. In those the imbalance takes place. Okay, ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಒಂದು ಏನದು ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಆ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ದ ಇಂಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್. It disturbs the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen gas in atmosphere, which further results in increase in carbon dioxide leading to global warming. Andre it disturbs the balance between carbon dioxide and oxygen. Carbon dioxide means we know that it is CO2 and oxygen gas means O2. So these two compositions will be there in atmospheric pressure, we know this, or atmospheric gases, which further results in increase in the carbon dioxide leading to global warming. So CO2 is the carbon dioxide, where this is it ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, when carbon dioxide increases it leads to the global warming. Okay, this is the consequences of deforestation. So we'll study in detail about this now. So we can take an example like this. Take a tree, taking a tree as example, and let's take a man over here. Okay, so what man inhales? He inhales O2, that is oxygen. He takes place and he liberates oxygen and he liberates carbon dioxide. Okay, whereas the vice versa, tree ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ನ ಇನ್ಹೇಲ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ನ ಇಟ್ gives to us. So that is the reason we are able to breathe today. So when we are not able to breathe, when there is no trees, deforestation ಆದರೆ ಟ್ರೀಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಉಸಿರಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, isn't it? When we are not able to breathe, then how can we survive, isn't it? So this is the consequence of deforestation. So imbalance of atmospheric gases, where carbon dioxide, let's take this as carbon dioxide. Okay, so this content which is present in atmosphere, where CO2 replaces plays a very major role in global warming. So CO2 ಇಂದನೇ ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, where it leads to polarization caps with which will melt, where duration between night and day also will get disturbed. ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಂದ ಏನೇನು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅದು ಪೋಲರೈಸೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಗಿಡಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹೂ ಬಿಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಹಣ್ಣು ಬಿಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈವನ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡೇ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ನೈಟ್ ಏನು ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ atmospheric gases. Okay, and the global warming leads to such ones. So where there is no tree in the environment, so what it can lead? It obviously leads to where carbon tree ne illa andre. Okay, say for example this is a tree, trees ella illa namigide. Okay, assume that there are so many trees and there is a forest over here. When there is no forestation, ellanu ನಾವು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it leads to carbon dioxide ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Okay, when carbon dioxide is taken place more, what it leads to? It leads to global warming. Got it? So it leads to global warming. CO2 gas is that we exhale. ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸೈಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದಂಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಉಸಿರಾಟದ ತೊಂದರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು plant the trees. So everybody in the country are saying that to plant, but nobody is there to stand for a cause to plant a tree. So I wish all you children to plant a tree. Okay, any one small plants near to your home you can plant. So when you plant, you will obviously get air. ಒಬ್ಬರಿಂದ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇ ನಮಗೆ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗೋದು. So I wish all to plant a tree. So this even leads to the consequences of deforestation. And the next one we have here is the loss of natural habitat. So what is that when loss of deforestation take consequences of deforestation, loss of natural habitat in the adike englinga? This may be our question raised. So it is even the related that consequences of deforestation take place in loss of natural habitat too. So Loss of natural habitat, cutting down of trees destroy home for species. Say for example, we have a forest here. Okay, when a man is cutting tree, okay, assume that this man is cutting tree here. So pratiyondu marana, when a man or with the help of any missionaries, when he tries to cut down, what it happens, cutting down the trees destroy home for species. Okay, so kadalli a species will be there, like animals will be there, organic species will be there, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಕ್ರಿಮಿ ಕೀಟಗಳು organisms will be there. See all this ಇದೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಮನೆ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. So when they lost their forest or we can say that when they lost their homes for the survival, what they'll do, they'll come to the city areas where we'll be living to get their shelter and food. In forest they'll be having the all precious food and the shelter, better shelter they will be having, animals and the organism species where they'll be surviving in forest. ಬಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಡಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕಾಡನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಕಾಡಲ್ಲಿದ್ದ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ that will come to our area. Okay, so that we can say some organisms are found in forest conditions where trees are cut down. When trees of cut down are taken place, the species of organisms doesn't have a place to survive. When they don't have place to survive, obviously the cutting of trees leads to deforestation. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆರ್ ದ ಆ್ಯನಿಮಲ್ಸ್, ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಚುರೀಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಲೈಫ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಡೌನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಏರಿಯಾ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸಿಕ್ವೆನ್ಸಸ್ of deforestation. So this leads to very direct loss to wildlife habitat. They lose shelter, they lose food, everything. So ಅದೊಂದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸಮ ಕಾರಣ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಟ್ or the wildlife habitat you can say. Okay, so this is the consequences of natural habitat. And the next one we have here is the climate, change in climate. So what does change in climate leads to the consequences of deforestation. So consequences of deforestation alli change in climate indano idu agak chances irutta. So this may be the question arising in our mindsets. Yes, obviously the due to the change in climate, even what happens, it leads to the consequences of deforestation. So change in climate means it changes the climatic conditions. Okay, deforestation ಇಂದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, it changes climatic conditions change ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, then it lead to droughts and floods. Okay, say for example I have taken hand here, let's take this as global warming portion and this as environmental portion. ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆದಿರೋವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಫುಲ್ ಗ್ರೀನರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಗ್ರೀನರಿ, ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಟ್ರೀಸ್. ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರೋ ಕಡೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ವೇರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ oxygen level will be there and there won't be any loss of change in climate. When there is deforestation takes place, deforestation ಮರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದಾಗ ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿರುಕು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿರುಕು ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. when we start releasing, it leads to global warming. ಸೊ ಗ್ಲೋಬಲ್ ವಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರಿಕಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್. ವೆನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಚೇಂಜಸ್, ಫೈನಲಿ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಕಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಸೊ ಮಳೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮರಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಇಟ್ ಲೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಡ್ರಾಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಸ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಡ್ರಾಟ್ ಆಗೋ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಫ್ಲಡ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, in the eastern part of India, where Assam region ella iruttala, it is the most area where flood takes place in India. Every year it is the place where eastern part of India takes place, like it is conserved, adu olgagutte for the floods. Okay, it leads to floods. So idenide, this even leads to this is the consequences of deforestation, where change in climate takes place. And the last one we have here is decreasing in water level. Okay, so idella okay, this all kinds of reduces rainfall, imbalances of atmospheric pressure, loss of natural habitat, change in climate, this is all like related to one, isn't it? Idella one relate agidave. But the thing is here, decrease in water level, what is this? Is it related to consequences of deforestation? Yes, it is the major role in deforestation, consequences of deforestation, where it decreases the water holding capacity of soil. Okay, it decreases the water holding capacity of soil. So for example, ಮರಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಮರಗಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಮಳೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿರುಕು ಆ್ಯಸ್ ವಿ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಭೂಮಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿರುಕು ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಿದು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಳೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಮಳೆ ಆದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಭೂಮಿ ನೀರು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ತೆಗಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಈಸಿ. ಸೊ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀರಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸಸ್ ದ ಹೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ. ಸೊ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ದ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಅದು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಹೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಯಿಲ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಮಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಡ್ರಾಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿನೇ ಹೊಟ್ಟೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, it decreases the water holding capacity of soil. Then the next point we have here is it also decreases the infiltration rate of water into the ground. So what happens, decreases water level ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಆದಷ್ಟು ನಮಗೆ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆನೇ ನೀರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ, ವಾಟರ್ ಲೇಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆನೇ ನೀರು ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಬೋರ್ವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ವೆಲ್ಸ್, ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಟೇಕ್ ದ borewells or wells in the land area. Okay, so ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀರಿಂದು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ಫಿಲ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ when it decreases the water level. So it is the consequences of deforestation. As you know, forests are playing an important role, therefore we have to be conserved. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲನೂ ತಡೆಗಟ್ಟಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ what we have to do, ultimately we need to plant. ಸೊ ಡಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ನ ನಾವು ಆದಷ್ಟು ತಡೆ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಿಫಾರೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ನ ತಡೆ ಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ, then it leads to a better environmental in our nature. So everybody start planting a tree in your homes. Thank you.